It was so dark inside the box that Lars couldn't see a thing. He threw himself against the door, but it wouldn't open. Lars sat in the box for hours. He thought about his parents and how worried they must have been when he didn't come home. Suddenly, he heard voices outside. The box began to move, and Lars felt it being lifted. He was very scared. The box bumped up and down and rocked back and forth for another hour. When it finally stopped moving, Lars cried out, but no one opened the door. Then the box began to shake, and Lars heard a loud roar. He felt as if he was being pushed downwards and backwards, and there was a funny feeling in his tummy. Then the feeling passed. Lars was now very tired, so he curled up in the box and fell asleep. The next thing Lars knew, there was a loud crash, and at last the door to the box burst open. Lars found himself in a strange place, filled with many wooden boxes and lots of strange smells. "Hey, little polar bear, come over here," said a deep, friendly voice. Lars looked up and was startled to see a huge walrus. "What are you doing here?" asked Lars. "I was trapped, just like you," said the walrus. "The owl says that we're being taken to a zoo." "What's a zoo?" asked Lars. "I don't know," grunted the walrus, "and I don't want to find out. Do you think you could lift the latch on this cage?" Lars banged the latch with his paws, and finally it swung open. The walrus lumbered out of his cage, and together they started to free all the other animals. As the cages were opened, Lars was surrounded by many animals he had never seen before. But the biggest surprise came out of the last box, a little brown bear whose name was Bee.